Attention to 150 days of consistency bringing explosive value in this space. My name is Linda Onemefero, and I welcome you to the 150th networking series. We have been giving value for the past 149 days, and I want to share some key lessons that help me to become consistent. And as well, I do not struggle with balance. I didn't struggle with what am I going to do. I didn't struggle with running out of content or struggle with different things, right, that people struggle with when it comes to consistency. That's what I'm about to share with you. And if you know someone who needs to be here, tag them in the comment section or copy the link and share to them, because the envy is less when everyone is succeeding. And if it is your first time coming to my channel, hit that subscribe button as well as the bell to get a notification when the next value drops, because 150 days consistent value in this space, there is more. Trust me. We are going 366 and we are not stopping anytime soon, right? Okay, and if it's your first time watching me on Facebook, kindly go ahead and click on that follow button, because that is one of the best decisions you are going to make in your life this year and beyond. I am going to share with you why. So today I'll be sharing 3 dimensions that made me to actually become consistent for the past 150 days, delivering value in this space. That is what I'm about to share with you in a very short while. Okay, so what is the first thing that has helped me, right? Basically, before I talk about those 3 things, I want you to understand that the basic thing that helps you to achieve anything in life is, first of all, knowing what you want. A lot of young people like me, right, they always want to explore a lot of things, and that season of their life is majorly the season of identification, discovery, identification, and exploration, right? And then in your season of exploration and everything, will you be able to structure what you have identified or discovered? And then the key major thing, even when you discover them, right, or want to explore them or restructure them, is what I call defining exactly what you want. So if I ask you, what do you want? Can you be able to tell me that in just 1 minute? Can you be able to tell me that in just 60 seconds? If not, type CGC in the comment section. I'm going to give you resources that is going to help you to be able to get started. So how do you become consistent? When you have started out, there are a lot of resistance, there are a lot of rejections, there are a lot of, I've received bass moves. I've received bass moves because I started this journey. There are a lot of people that said, are you sure she's going to make it? Are you sure, Miss Linda, are you really sure about this and everything? You know, there are a lot of people who are trying to make me feel like I don't know what I'm doing and all of that, but that's why I'm sharing this with you. Practically, you just have to know what you want. And then going into the 3 aspects of this workforce. This is a workforce for me. I call it my personal workforce that helped me to actually be consistent. Is number 1, when you have quality of people, because the quality of people is what makes up your workforce. You don't succeed alone. You don't achieve success alone. It is the quality of your workforce that determines the level of success you are going to have. That is why success is people dependent. So one of the workforce that has helped me in the aspect of building a team and a trusted tribe. This team and trusted tribe, what they have helped me to do is that I delegate duties to them. I look at what I have to do, right? And then I look at the ones that only me can do, that is important and urgent. I focus on them, so I don't major on the minor. And the other ones that can be able to take a lot of time and I may not be able to maximize the result for the day, I will just have to delegate those things to this trusted tribe and trusted team. And remember, before you can delegate those things, you must have had an impact on these people. They must have worked with you in 1 or 2 ways for you to trust them enough to leave those things for them to do it and still get it done to a taste. Do you understand? So it's a lot of work. That first thing you want to do when you identify what you want is to transfer your vision to people, begin to impact people who you are going to call your team. They are power sources. That's like I don't know how to explain this, but they are power sources. I have incredible tribe. If I begin to call their names, they know the way I used to deal with them in the inside. They know the way we used to hype things, and the way we used to do things together, the way we bring up ideas, the way we delegate duties, and then in the next 24 hours, a lot has been achieved. In the next 24 hours, it helps me to focus on, okay, these are the things, because delegation helps you to focus in a few to get premium results. You don't have to do a lot of things to actually succeed. You just have to focus on a few where the major your attention needs, because where your attention goes is where your energy flows, and that's where your result shows. So you want to be able to focus on the major and be able to delegate other ones that could be delegated. You can't continue to be a graphic designer after starting out. You can't continue to be the content marketer or social media manager. You can't continue to do everything all by yourself. And that is why when you start out, start building in people. When you begin to impact in them, over time you make them your team. And by that way, you can now be able to develop a level of trust, because you have worked with them and you know their level of growth to be able to delegate things for you. Right? That was one of my major workforce, delegation. It's critically important. Then the second aspect of workforce that has helped me so far in becoming consistent and showing up here is what I call impartation. Sometimes I get tired, sometimes I am sick. There are days, even people in my team, they know, but nobody outside here knows. I was critically sick, but I showed up. They were so inspired when I told them that I've been lying all day on my bed. I couldn't go to church. I couldn't do anything for myself, but I showed up. Right? Now, what really happened? Impartation from my mentors, impartation from my coaches, impartation from true friends who I have built relationship with, that have helped me to actually put in powerful words inside of me. So when I put a call through, I now be able to be like, Linda, you can't give up now. Look at our goal. You know we have this, and this also is going to be a story. You know, there are a lot of things that, you know all of these things, but you just need to be reminded. That is why that impartation from those people that you look up to is a power source. So when I receive those things, you see myself, yes, you know what, I'm going all out, I'm going all in, and right there, you will see me speaking to your screen. You will see me right here on your screen, delivering value to you. That is the second aspect of workforce, when you have impartation from the people who you are learning from and getting inspiration and all of that guidance and discipline to be able to be there. Now, the third workforce that have helped me to actually become consistent is what I call collaboration. So I let people in my community, I let people in my tribe or in my inner space to collaborate in order that we can be able to do this. So different of our platforms are actually receiving a lot of values because of collaboration. We have been able to collaborate to be able to get value done and get across to more people, even while doing all of this. So when you know that in that collaboration, I host people who have the capacity to be able to do this, to deliver the message for me, I can now be able to create out more space and attention to be able to develop myself in order to give you excess value. That's why every day I show up on your screen, I don't show up the same. The Linda I am yesterday the Linda I am today is an upgraded Linda of yesterday. So I do not want to glorify my yesterday more than today. And I always go ahead to actually make an upgrade. You see, the three workforces surrounds around great connections. It surrounds around strategic relationships. It surrounds around people people who are going to help you become successful. If it was enough for Adam in a whole full garden that is full of fruits and everything, there couldn't have been Eve as a support system. And one can only chase 1,000, two put 10,000 to fly. Imagine building a strategic relationships to accomplish more in less time. And you are still consistent because you focused on few, because you know you have a workforce to help you deliver the same day. That is how successful people can actually achieve more, because of what they have built people. What are you doing? What do you want to do? Starting out, you can start alone, but you cannot grow alone. You cannot do this alone. It's not that you are dependent on people, but you need to know the value of people in what you do to multiply the results that you desire. And that is why you need to build a strategic network. And in Networking Challenge programs, that is where we have helped a lot of persons become first-time authors. They have built their brand. Most of them are building their communities. They are modeling the community. They are modeling the brand to actually escalate theirs. Trust me, a lot of leadership skills have been grown. People now, some executives, business executives, now know how best to be able to appreciate their employees in the workforce more than the amount of money they want to get. Most of them are going into deep training their staffs that a lot of people don't do, in order to see that through this impartation there will be more results. So the best investment you can do, and the best thing that will help you become so consistent, is to invest in people who you can delegate, who have impartation in your life, and who you can collaborate in order that you can achieve more in less time. And if you are looking for a place where to start, the Confident Global Champions is a community for you. It is a consistent platform after you go through our resources to help you become that, to help you. You are also going to leverage in people that are there in different industry experts that dwell in that space, to start out your own track, to begin to build friendship, to begin to build this sense of person that you can trust to delegate other duties, so you remain consistent. That is what has brought me so far in 150 days, sharing value with you here on my live session. Even when I have my 9-to-5 job, even when I have a home to take care of, even when I have a lot of personal development to do, and lots of things, lots of offline engagement outside the home and outside my office or outside my job as well. That is how I'm able to do that. And I also, my social life is not starving, because all of these things are put in place. What system are you building, and what legacy do you want to build? Type CDC in the comment section to get started. We're going to equip you with the resources that you need that will help you to accelerate and, of course, expand that goal and that vision you want to see as your reality. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to get a notification when the next content drops. And I know that you have gotten a lot of value that will get you inspired to know how to major on the major and not major on the minor. Today is the other day to build a workforce rather than chasing money or rather than chasing the minors. It's time to build on the major thing, because at the end of the day, you will not be remembered by how much you have paid in that job. You will be remembered by the results and the performance of the impact you had in the company and the people you worked with. You need to be able to understand this. We are in a world where a lot of teachers know their subjects more than their students. You don't have to be that kind of person. Today is the day for you to change that, and I am here to help you. For you to have a one-on-one conversation with me, click on the link in my description now to get started. Or if you're watching me live on Facebook, click the link on my bio, and of course we are going to have that conversation. Trust me, consistency, staying around consistent people is also very key. This set of persons I am telling you, it's a lot. You just need to click on the link, and so you get started. And that is the best thing I could tell you. It's not something you get figured out once. It's not something you become once. That is why consistency, you become consistent being consistent. So you need to be able to hack the relationship, hack the discipline the relationship brings, more than the motivation that you get to be able to become consistent. It is time to actually build that network. It is time to actually build that connection that will help you to be able to multiply the effect of the result of what you have already started. And I can't wait to welcome you as a Confident Global Champion, right? Till I come with the next value, right? In the next series. Of course, my name is Linda Onemefer. Thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. I actually know a lot of persons that, because of what I do, they have been so inspired to live their dreams, even without me not having a personal conversation with them. That is what impartation can do. That is what a great network can do. That is what it means to actually be surrounded with powerful people. When you are surrounded with powerful people, energy is contagious. Energy is relative. You have a way of captivating that power in order to stand and live your dreams. You have no other choice when you are in the midst of this set of person. So congratulations, Miss Eunice. You are amazing. I see what you do as well, right? Incredible. Until I come your way again, I still remain your friend. And of course, you're going to get networking strategist.